Hello, today I'm going to talk about the new design rule which is called wire NoNet, which means that, for example, if you are doing the PCB layout and while doing the PCB layout, you forget the name of some track and it's by mistake placed on your layout, and then in that case Altium cannot provide any kind of predefined or default rule which can detect such kind of nets. So for example, here if you have seen my previous video, then this is a simple series voltage regulator and this is the layout for that. So let me copy this track here and let me place this here just to show you. So here you can see that this track doesn't have any name, and let me reduce the length of this track and let me report this. So here you can see that here is that track without any net name. So when I will run the DRC, so let me run the DRC. So here you can see that the Altium designer cannot be able to detect such kind of track. So to detect such kind of track, what you can do, you can define the design rule in Altium designer, and that I will show you how can you define that rule. So the Altium will automatically show you the error when you will run the design rule check. So to define the design rule, what you have to do, you have to go to the design and open the rules. So in the design rules, you have to go to the routing, and in the routing, this width. So right click, add new rule, and let's call this rule wire no net. Then here choose the custom query, and in the custom query, in the bracket, let's write is wire. So what basically this query will do, or what this is wire will do. So is wire will return all arc and track objects on the signal layers, which means that on the top layer, bottom layer, or if you have a multiple layer, then in your case also from the middle layer of the PCB. Then what we have to do, and here you have to write not in any net. So what this will do, this will give you the track which doesn't have any kind of net name. And for example, if you wanted to uh, accept some component or some component class, that you can also add, and let's say in this case, and not this rule will not be applied to in component class. Let's say in our case we have a THT connector. So I'm just giving you here example. If you don't, I mean, it's not like that you have to apply this to the THT connector or SMD connector. Just I'm showing you how you can write the rule which is not applied to some component classes, and how to define the component class, that you can see my previous video. Okay, so we have written the query. We have already written the query here, and then we have to here define the width. So normally, for example, if you have a width of 0.1 millimeter, maximum width, for example, if you have a 0.1 millimeter or 0.2 millimeter, so here what you have to define 0.001 millimeter is the minimum preferred, also 0.001 millimeter, and maximum is like a 0.002 millimeter. So if your width of your track is less than 0.001 millimeter, then uh, this rule will not detect that track without net name. So apply, press OK. Here you can see that this track doesn't have any kind of net name, and let me reduce the width of this track to 0.00, let's say 0.05 point, yeah, 0.05. And when I will apply the design rule, then I'm expecting that that this net should be detected. So to run the design rule, what you have to do, you have to go to the tools and then choose here design rule checker, and then here click on the run design. So here in the rule violation, you can see that width constraint, and it has detected that it's showing that there is a rule violation and showing that this track is without any kind of net name. Yeah, so that's how you can apply this design rule, which is called wire NoNet. So yeah, I hope this video is useful for you. Uh, in case if this video is useful for you, then please like my video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.